A pleasant afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 29th graduation exercises of Old Poblacion National High School, the sixth commencement ceremonies of the senior high school with the theme K-12 graduates pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates, academic awardees, parents, faculty and staff, PDA officers, LGU officials, school principal, SDO representative, and graduation speaker for the processional. Let's give a big hand to all Pundasyan National High School administrator, DepEd officials, teaching staff, and our candidates for graduation. Please remain standing for the homage to God to be led by Jonel C. Pange with high honors.
Let us bow down our heads and place ourselves in the most holy presence of the Lord. Most gracious and heavenly Father, through the highs and lows, the twists and turns this class has faced along the way, we have faith that your love has guided us from the moment we began up on graduation day. We thank you, Lord, for getting us safely to this day. And thank you for this opportunity, Lord, that we are able to celebrate our 29th graduation exercises face to face. This is the day, Lord. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Today is the culmination of years of work, years filled with challenges and triumph, losses and laughter, friendships and growth. We give you thanks and praise for the goodness that shines in the relationships formed, knowledge learned, and memories made through this school. Bless the body, mind, and soul of every one of us, that we may celebrate your glory in ourselves and all creation, and use our education to build your kingdom of peace. This afternoon, we will be reaping what we have sown. I ask that you inspire each one of us as we show what we had acquired for our mentors. Lord, be with us, guide us. May this occasion a successful one. May our hearts be filled with joy and satisfaction until the end of this occasion. To your praise and glory, in your name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance of colors. Kathleen Daisy A. Rico, with high honors, will now lead us in the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, followed by the Escalante City Hymn. You may now take your seats. Graduation Day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the beginning of another more uncertain and more difficult part of the student's quest for a better life and future. So, without further ado, let's call in Cheryl and Rabago with high honors for the welcome remarks.
To SBO, Escalante City Exicom, headed by Dr. Renato P. Ballesteros, CSU6, School Division Superintendent, Michael Elacoyo, CSU6, Assistant School Division Superintendent, represented by Dr. Jewel A. Oliveros, Senior Education Program Specialist, HRD, Dr. Mingui M. Tan, School Principal, Open Issues Personnel, PTA and LG officials, guest speaker, fellow graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our graduation exercises 2022. We gather here today to share this momentous event, graduation exercises of batch 2022. I am Jarel Malay Rabago, grade 12 student, beyond honored to have this opportunity to speak in front of you today. Before anything else, on behalf of my co-candidates, I want to express our sincere gratitude to all loving parents, family members, and beloved friends for the love and memory you support, as well as to our distinguished guests, to our teachers, and most especially to our Almighty God for the guidance, patience, and nurturing love. We truly owe you for all that we have become in this special day. High school life has been an unforgettable journey that has prepared us for the future, whatever we hold. These past few years, we have experienced memorable and remarkable moments of our life because of the pandemic. Individually, our experiences may be different, but I know that most of us almost felt the urge to surrender because of the adjustment we're facing as students. I know that some of us also experience the feeling of being saved or to feel relieved when we know that some of our classmates also been experiencing with those activities. It was like, classmate, manaka sa pili na ko, atong kuhan ba? Kaya pagkahuman na wala pa, ay salamat, may po yung message ko. I know it's funny message ko. I know it was hard for all of us because I also felt the hardship for that. Honestly, I struggled carrying the baggage on my shoulders. Sometimes I felt like crying for all the deadlines I have to reach. But look at me now. Look at us now. We all have survived. We made it. And now, I feel excited as the next stage of our lives is about to begin. There's so much I want to share for and get signed up for me more. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the graduation exercises of Batch 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeriel. We acknowledge the presence of our Honorable Barangay Captain, Barangay Captain Ginano. Thank you, ma'am. At this juncture, may I call in Era C. Valiente, PhD, Grade 12 Coordinator, to do the honor of presenting this year's senior high school candidates for graduation followed by the acceptance and approval by May Joy M. Tan, PhD Principal 1, and then the confirmation by Renato P. Ballesteros, PhD Census 6, represented by Jewel A. Oliveros, PhD, Senior Education Program Specialist of the HRD.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dr. Major Infant, School Principal. I have the honor to present to you the 173 candidates for graduation for school year 2021-2022 of all Professional National High School under the following track and strands. Academic Humanities and Social Sciences strand, 122. Typical Vocational Livelihood Industrial Arts strand, with specialization in shielded metal art welding, 51. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the senior high school program of the K-12 basic education curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education. May I, therefore, request you to certify their eligibility for graduation.
Dr. Jewel A. Olivero, Senior Education Program Specialist, based upon the presentation of the grade 12 coordinator, that is 173 candidates for graduation, 122 of whom are academic humanities and social sciences rank, and 51 are technical vocational livelihood industrial arts rank with specialization in shielded metal art welding. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for senior high school program of the K-12 basic education curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education. May I therefore request you to confirm their graduation?
Thank you very much, Dr. Mayjoy Tan, School Principal of OPNHS. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the School's Division Superintendent, Dr. Renato P. Ballesteros, Census 6, who has been authorized by the Secretary of Education, Ma'am Leonor M. Briones, through the Regional Director of Region 6 Western Visayas, Dr. Ramiro B. Oitico, C3, to confirm the graduation of students upon the recommendation of the school principal, Dr. Mayjoy M. Tan, of Old Poblacion National High School, having satisfactorily completed the requirements of the following: Academic, Humanities, and Social Sciences strand, 122. Technical Vocational Livelihood Industrial Arts strand, with specialization in shielded metal art welding, 51. Of the senior high school program under the K-12 basic education curriculum, I do hereby confirm and approve the graduation of 173 students of Old Poblacion National High School for school year 2021-2022. As such, they are now considered K-12 basic education curriculum graduates, entitled to receive a diploma with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations!
Congratulations, graduates. Now, the tassel is really worth the hassle, di ba? Okay, this time let's have the privilege to hear the message of the school's division superintendent to be read to us by Dr. Jewel A. Oliveros, Senior Education Program Specialist of the HRD.
My warmest congratulations to Batch 2022 completers and graduates. Finishing elementary and secondary education is one bright star in every child's bundle of dreams. Reaching this star always takes a lot of hard work, enthusiasm, and determination. With the COVID-19 around us and the threat it poses to people and our school children, and the transformation in the delivery of education in the new normal under modular and blended learning modalities, learning has become even more difficult and challenging for our learners, especially for those who are poor, disadvantaged, and marginalized. But I commend you, dear graduates, for braving the daily battles and personal struggles in your studies with patience, courage, and discipline. And above all, these forbidding circumstances reap the success in your graduation today. The theme, graduate ng K-12, masigasig sa mga pangarap at matatag sa mga pagsubok, or K-12 graduates pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity, speaks as testimony in this year's graduating class, painful journey and acts of resilience. Despite the harshest and hardest trial the COVID-19 pandemic has brought, you remain strong, steadfast, and determined in finishing your secondary education. At this time, I am sure you has also gained meaningful experiences and essential lessons in life you need as you move on to the next step of the education ladder. And the realization that no obstacle hard enough to strike you down and can ever defeat you from achieving your dream as long as you never give up. On behalf of the Department of Education, Schools Division of Escalante City, I am so proud of you for what you have achieved today. You have truly done your best and set hope and light for your own future. With this achievement, continue to pursue your goal, inspire, and set good examples to others. The character of real champions. Make your life better. Cultivate positive change through right attitude, not only for self-improvement and advancement of personal goals, but likewise for the benefit of your family and the community as well. Finally, I join you and the entire learning community as you celebrate this momentous event. I congratulate and salute your parents and guardians of their care, support, and love. May you all be proud and grateful to them. Moreover, I thank all your teachers, school administrator, and the people who are there to guide and help you all the way. Once again, congratulations and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jewel. The graduates will now receive the most tangible confirmation that they have finished the senior high school curriculum, the distribution of diploma by their respective class advisors, Ben Marcabus of Grade 12 Integrity, Era Valiente of Grade 12 Resilience, Jake Michael Nisondra of Grade 12 Valor, and Kimberly Villavera of Grade 12 Serenity.
The Graduate of Humanities and Social Sciences from Grade 12 Integrity by Gogo Richmond Jr. Chancellor. Ignaz Ryan Mendoza. Evangelista Menchay Matagna. Lapistao Daniel Pahilo. Inana Dorchi Pahilo. Madrid with Alcai Corbita. Malatas Marjorie Manilo. Cosera Arnold Jr. Turner. Orville Sherwin Amigo. Formica Lawrence Amiga. Samson Rodrigo Otsiki. Almalageri Jessa Magwati. Asho Lerma Lermas. Marita Jeremy Ferdi. Awaan Lenny Parientes, Pintan April Shane Astasa, Kabatan Isilda Kumiyato, Kaberti Beno Silarman, Sinibutan Daphne Casillones, Nabilo Dinti Sabordo, Jess Julie Pinoza, Dorimon Niki, Esobitia Evelyn Manhag, Galansha Chilores Tabajo, Russell Vilma Yolanda, Marjana Jamaica Eduardo, Kuyohoy Aquila Silibi, Rosada Michelle Nardo, Montero Jessa Morillo, Nakanaka Tiliwan Kilikata, Parag Donabel Mahusa, Aswa Monique Gacho, Wisconsin Rachel Rama, Nico Applicasory Amis, Romo Delete Junoda, Sayang A.I. Izon, Serios Alavila, Anghal April Panilo, Piladar Lourdes Lobo, Vilyasan Lisa Mata.
We have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation of Humanities and Social Sciences, grade 12 descendants. Alan Ralph Miller, Araujo Johnny Rosco, Marisa Ryan Mapito, Oberos Jonathan Akuman, Diaz Gobert Canteres, Fuentes Raymond Aquino, Gonzaga Sandrelli Villacorte, Katie Jai Salvador, Malate Rianti Piloto, Monticalpo Ignacio Baby, Villanueva Maika Vicinator, Aviva Sheila Alve, Aligato Marco Ortega, Aligato Rosalyn Regano, Arqueo Jenna Alandoni, Abalenco Mary Joy Cubero, Aberti Casandra Clea, Amigos de la Camela de la Torre, Miracles Maricon Sagal, Diaz Govelin Mayasan, Ibosa Janet Perez, Casita Serena, Judith Jenny Lorana, Rafi Dina Mendoza, Lumaino Sheila May Salado. Magpanwa Mary Ann Dahilani. Maglana Waiza Cabo. Makiman Lorenda Calvo. Mahusay Tenla Gino. Mayoral Liman Gregel. Eliato Dorian Tagleo. Ifangni Jamel Sidenio. Maleta Music Isabelli. Rogelio Dona Guardani. Pagkarotan Maria Estela Tibayan. Ramon Gabriel Malahan. Santa Esther Rose Boulevard. Santa Melody Boulevard. Supa Bishop Patman. Yason Maravilla Day Nakwa. Visitación Rose Lake Ilocos. Zamora Maria Marie Joy.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my honor to present to you the graduates of Humanities and Social Sciences grade 4 honors. Ariscado Tinson Junior Batman. Kaano Renier Tero. Cordoba Ken Brian. Donald John Lee. Gonzalez Juni Proficio. Lee Libertino Donald. Montialvo Edma Valenta. Masilan Victor Emmanuel. Reiko Roseburg Hugo. Kamal John Lloyd Piano Segal. Andigato Hirya Kalungay. Andigato Joy Jara Vilacasi. Amante Luis Montanejo. Apel Jana Calvo. Arnaiz Roses Castillo. Malhaya Jasa Valderas. Rodrigo Alexandra Cahusa. James Bocres Protocol Gawahan. Estelita Rowena Carajo. Estelita Remeline Pasayo. Georgiana Princess Duranes. Gil Irene Cotello. Gilmar Araros Laida. Nisola Charza Luca. Puntiagudo Jessa Gaha. Julieta Angeline Simon. Pangak Mariamin Eva Rismondo. Clark Elizabeth Vilacasi. Matigas Nobel Pilanco. Pagpag Evelyn Sotelo. Pagpag Jane Ortega. Simon Susan Agustin, Permicio Juan A. Martinao, Emiliano Janelme Delgor, Gutierrez Sicaela Ilawan, Romero Samantha Rodriguez, Sabordo Rodriguez Gonzalez, Sinatra Friday Mabilibusa, Diason Charisse Manilo, and Diason Vicky Matito.
It's the honor to present you the graduates of Industrial Arts Building and Art College. As a highlight children's performance. Andito Arvin Masyon. Andito Eman Masyon. Arvin Ruby Safety. Artio Lawrence Valdemar Rachel Arman. And my God is on Andre Villalobos. Paco Angelo Manila. Juan Gregor Tapos Andres Luciano Marquez Julio Senor de la Premio Brian Manilo. This also the Junior Montecarlo. Elias Eduardo Junior Jimenez. Musa Alain Perez. Yulara Silo. Marciano Junior. May Junior Company. Joshua Claricano. Khalid Jasper Philippe. Keith Nicholas Macedonas Gutierrez. Macedonas Politan Ceremony. Macedonas Standard. Nanina Independent Mata Carlo Morales. Monte Agudo Bonifacio. Monte Agudo Domingo. Monte Christian Pilato. Magarutan Leonel Junior Gonzalez. Patpat Carly Junior Gomez. Pilas Vincent Loma. Pilas Ronin Catalano. Laida Jomay Salado. Contreras Mayo. Nicolas Miguel Alvaro. Virgilio Vincent Tirano. Lopez J.R. Phillips. Sabordo Christian Tanghal. Sabordo Michael Cannon. Sakal Junior Lima.
Congratulations again, Senior High School Class of 2022. We salute you for your integrity, resilience, valor, and serenity, overcoming all the difficulties in your senior high school life during the pandemic times, and for pursuing to attend this momentous event in your life. The Senior High School Coordinator, J. Michael B. Sondra, will now present the honor students, to be followed by the acceptance and approval by Dr. May Joy N. Tan, Principal 1, and the conferment of honors by Dr. Renato P. Valicero, Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Dr. Jewel A. Olivero, Senior Education Program Specialist.
Dr. Major M. Tan, School Principal, I have the honor to present to you the 22 Academic Excellence Awardees of the graduating class for school year 2021-2022 Old Poblacion National High School. The Academic Excellence Award is given to learners who have attained a general average of at least 90 and a passing final grade in all learning areas. With high honors, 5. With honors, 17. They have satisfactorily met the required scholastic merits specified in Debit Order number 36, series of 2016 on policy guidelines on awards and recognition for the K-12 basic education program. May I therefore request you to certify their eligibility for the Academic Excellence Award.
Thank you so much for the Sonja. Dr. Jewel A. Olivero, Senior Education Program Specialist, based upon the representation by the Senior High School Coordinator, that this 22 Academic Excellence Awardees, 5 of whom are well high honors, and 17 of whom are well honored. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily met the required scholastic merits specified in the Debit Order number 36, series of 2016 on policy guidelines and awards and recognition for the K-12 basic education program. May I therefore request you to confirm the Academic Excellence Award.
Thank you very much, Dr. Major Tan. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Renato T. Ballesteros, SO6, who has been authorized by the Secretary of Education, Ma'am Leonor M. Briones, through the Regional Director of Region 6 Western Visayas, Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, SO3, to confirm the Academic Excellence Awards of students upon the recommendation of the Principal, Dr. Mayjoy M. Tan, at Old Poblacion National High School, having satisfactorily met scholastic merits with high honors 5, with honors 17, as specified in Debit Order number 36, series of 2016 on policy guidelines and awards and recognition for the K-12 basic education program. I do hereby confirm and approve the Academic Excellence Award of the 22 graduates of Old Poblacion National High School for school year 2021-2022. Congratulations.
Excellence is not being the best. It is doing your best. Those who have done their best will now reap the fruit of their labor. J. Michael Bilisonga, Senior High School Coordinator, will now have the awarding of medals and distribution of certificates to the honor students. Requesting Dr. Oliveros and Dr. Joy Tan to assist in the giving of medals and certificates. Certificate reads, Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 6, Western Visayas, Schools Division Superintendent, Schools Division of Excellence, City of Fundación National High School, Academic Excellence Award. This certificate is presented to for his commendable academic achievement during the school year 2021-2022, given its 29th day of June 2022 at Old Fundación National High School, Escalante City, Negros Occidental, Philippines, during the 29th graduation exercises. Signed, May Joy Erika, PhD, Principal 1.
Academic Excellence Awardees of Class 2022. Matialco Edmar Balbanida, with high honors. Ipaque Samuel Cedillo, with high honors. Matigas Jovel Pulanco, with high honors. Rafago Jebel Malaan, with high honors. Rico Kathleen Desiree Aves, with high honors. Aniato Joy Jara Villacasi, with honors. Gaso Vilma Dimangya, with honors. Luzaga Michelle Cardo, with honors. Yasuda Charzel Yuda, with honors. Orville Sherwin Manilo, with honors. Maran Ronabel Mahusay, with honors. R. Isabel Villacasi, with honors. Pasqua Monique Gacho, with honors. Recto Roseberg Lumo, with honors. Romo Villalin Judola, with honors. Sangha Esther Ruth Villador, with honors. Sangha Valerie Villador, with honors. Saya May Ann Dizon, with honors. Sinaga Friday Magilimutan, with honors. Sua Trishope Tanghal, with honors. Villanueva Michael Visitacion, with honors. And Vilyasan Liza Mata, with honors. Once again, congratulations to the Academic Excellence Awardees for Class 2022. Let's give them a round of applause.
Congratulations to our awardees. This afternoon's ceremony is graced by the presence of a special person who has once brought pride and honor to OPNHS and will always do. To formally introduce our graduation speaker, may I call in Benmar F. Cabuz, Grade 12 Advisor.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am greatly and honored and pride to introduce to you our graduation speaker today. Our graduation speaker finished her elementary education at Escalante Elementary School in year 2016 until 2008, and her secondary education at our beloved Oconoscio National High School at year 2012, and her bachelor in elementary education at Philippine Normal University in year 2016. A teacher of alternative learning schools in year 2016 to 2019, and a teacher of Alimaho Elementary School as teacher 1 kindergarten teacher since 2019 to the present, an educator and a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming our graduation speaker, Ma'am Shalom Dispi Alparico.
Hindi na makakulong. Okay, good afternoon, everyone, especially to our dear schools division superintendent, Sir Nato T. Ballesteros, Senso 6, represented by our very supportive senior education program specialist in the HRD, Sir Jewel A. Oliveros, PhD, to our dear assistant schools division superintendent, Sir Michael L. Apoyo, Senso 6, to the very capable chiefs of the CID and SGOD, Madam Ivy Joy Torres and Madam Alicia Olit, to our versatile education program supervisors of the different learning areas, to our very active and divine principal, Madam May Joy M. Tan, PhD, to the hardworking and equally talented teachers and faculty of Old Tulashan National High School na nasa atong side by side, and to the main attraction of today's event, our senior high school students and their families, friends, guests, Honorable Barangay Kapitan Ginanaw, a pleasant and blessed afternoon to all. I am here today, honored as well as challenged to deliver a message to all of you in one of the momentous events of your life, when even I myself do not know if I am really fit for the job. But when Ma'am Munoz messaged me to give a speech, without further questions, I said, yes, ma'am. Bisag after naulaw ko no, dapat hindi mo ko kay dapat maulaw ko. Saying yes to this speaking engagement is like saying yes to returning the favors I enjoyed when I was still a student under the care of this mighty school. Yes, I was once like all of you, a graduate, minus the COVID-19 pandemic and TikTok. Building memories, sharing love and friendship, nurturing trust and respect for all the teachers na nakahandle nato. Kung sa mga teachers po no, wala nakahandle nato, no? Kagi po ni sa una, parang ninyo crush, gugma-gugma, mawala gabalitan. Sa una. And then our pulaw-pulaw, working on our projects, our quizzes, and ang atuang dakilang research. Thinking about all this really gave me a ticket down memory lane. And as I look back, I wonder what I did that is somewhat a good or a notable accomplishment to be even
considered being invited as a guest speaker. Wala pa man yung tao ko'y bonggang achievement in life. Wala pa ko'y helicopter. But I was really stuck up on that question for days. Nagsige lang kong tumango, Jod na, what's ka Jod, oy? I mean, yes, I have achieved some goals. I don't mean to be ungrateful, but yes, I did in the past. But my question was, which among those goals would leave an impact to my audience, to you? I thought, enough na ba ko? Am I in the point of my life where other people can gain meaning from? Then realization struck me like lightning, hard and unrelenting. The greatest thing that I did, DI, for the past years that led me here in front of you is I survived. One day at a time. I survived. Survival, my dear graduates, in the most literal meaning of the word, is the state or fact of continuing to live or to exist, typically in spite of an accident, an ordeal, or a difficult circumstance. I believe that all of us have wars that we are currently enduring. Diba? Even before pa man sa pandemic. I believe that we all have problems. May kinsa bagod ang walay problema sa kalibutan. May it be nagka-problema mo sa inyong studies. Matingala ka ngayong inusak, tinulog naman isa kong classmate ang mathematics. Kaya kung murag di magkukong maybe the problems with the relationship with your friends, your special someone, maybe nagka-problema mo during the pandemic, during your studies years, and you have families, your finances, and most of all, the problems that ikaw ra mismo ang nakahibaw. That problem na bisan ang outside world is unaware about. The problem that may have led you away from the path most people would consider as reasonable. That problem na bisan kung saon dili nimo ma-share sa imong mama, sa imong papa, or even to your closest friends. That problem that is very loud in your ear when comes bedtime. Ano bitaw magsigira magtumango ka ng magpadayon tulog na ka? Kanya magsige ka o guna-huna sa imong mga problema nga dili mo masugid sa uban, nga dili mo mabasyagan nga imong mata nagbasa na, nagtulog na luha, nagbako na kang ikaw ra usa. That kind of problem, my dearest, is the hardest to conquer. No matter how strong and capable you think you are, there will always be a time that all your weapons and shields have been exhausted, and all that is left in the battlefield is you, alone, tired, and unmoving. Here comes the million-dollar question. What can I do? Paano ma-conquer, ma'am? How will I win my battles within? The only advice I can give you is to get through it one day at a time. These kinds of problems, man good, madili o padi, are not to be won within a day or a night. It's a day-to-day, constant battle of either giving up or taking control of your life. Pwede ni mo ning himuon. Say this mantra as many times as we need. Ibutang ang imong kamot sa imong dughan. Please, Kobe. Ibutang ang imong kamot sa imong dughan. Feel the beat. Napabay ga. Kuan din ha? Gapitin. Feel the beat. Close your eyes and say, I will survive. Again, I will survive. Kung gusto kang mukanta, kanta. Kung gusto nimong isakit, isakit. Kung gusto nimong ihumong, ikaw lang makabati o ang Ginoo, ihumong, himuang. No matter how long it will take you, no matter how hard the journey may be, always remember that God gives His hardest battles to His toughest soldiers. And in this harsh and lonely world, mga madi, please also remember that although we have different burdens and levels of sorrows, you are not the only one. Hindi ka nag-iisa nakikibata. Your teachers, your parents, your friends, your special someone even, and all the people around you have something inside that is weighing them down too. So please, please, always choose to be kind to others, especially to yourself. As the pragmatist would say, nothing is permanent and forever. Even the bad times and eternal or even a life lesson. My dear senior high school graduates, as you are about to take flight to the next level of life, never ever expect that it will be a smooth sailing ahead. Instead, let's become more realistic and survive the challenges that will surely be in your way. Piling sayon ang sunod na mga pahina. To the parents who are here today, moms and sirs, please never stop believing in your children. Huwag ka ng bata ninyo, moms and sirs, na anak mo, okay ra na siya, ma'am, independent pa na siya, hindi na niya kinanglat, tabang ako, ma'am. No. Even the independent ones also need your support and guidance. So please love and take care of them, of your children, more than we teachers value them. Let us always bear in mind, moms and sirs, that we are the reflection of our children. Dear graduates, papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part. That is, when we all see you slowly becoming the better versions of yourselves by believing that you can. And by doing so, achieving the goals and dreams you have set, carrying the undying torch of our alma mater. It is mine and this school's hope that you all become survivors of not just the external ordeals, but also the internal tribulations. Graduates, my warmest congratulations to all of you. Thank you, and may God be with you always.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Shalu, for the brilliant takeaways you shared to our graduates. Again, this time, let's have the privilege to hear another message coming from the Secretary of Education, to be read to us by Dr. Julie A. Oliveros, Senior Education Program Specialist of HRD. So we will now take this opportunity before the message of the Secretary to award the certificates and token to our graduation speaker. Certificate grades, Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 6, Western Visayas, Schools Division of SN, City of Mission National High School, Certificate of Recognition. This certificate is proudly presented to Sharon P. Alvarico, LPG, in grateful acknowledgement of her distinguished and invaluable service rendered as graduation speaker during the 29th graduation exercises of Old Poblacion National High School with the theme K-12 graduates pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity, thereby contributing immeasurably to the prestige and success of education. Given this 29th day of June 2022, at Old National High School, Escalante City, Negros Occidental, Philippines. Signed, Joy M. Tan, PhD, Principal 1. So ladies and gentlemen, the message of the DepEd Secretary.
My warmest greetings to the school officials, administrators, faculty members and advisors, teachers, parents and guardians of the graduates and completers of school year 2021-2022. On behalf of the Department of Education, I am proud to celebrate the successes, milestones, and achievements of these batches, graduates, and promoted students in this year's end of school year rites with the theme K-12 graduates pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity. In the past 6 years, we committed to our mandate to enhance the quality of education, broaden its access, and ensure its relevance in the rapidly changing world. DepEd endeavored to address each challenge by instituting programs and reforms in the department. We have fully implemented the K-12 curriculum and the aggressive reforms of Sulong Educalidad to produce globally competitive learners and teachers. We also expanded our mission for accessible education by strengthening the alternative for Filipinos. Likewise, we established the National Academy of Sports and Education Futures Unit to create more opportunities to our learners and anticipate the future of the education system in the country. Committed to sustaining this momentum, the department developed and implemented the Basic Education Learning Continuity Program, where we offered various learning modalities and produced award-winning initiatives such as the DepEd TV and DepEd Commons at the height of the pandemic. Eventually, the department held its ground against an unprecedented challenge in basic education as we progressively expand the reintroduction of face-to-face classes in the country. Indeed, education is truly a shared responsibility. This is why we express our utmost appreciation to our dear parents and teachers for being our partners in nurturing the youth throughout the years. To the class of 2022, resilience is in your blood. You have survived one of the toughest times in human history, yet still embrace education as your primary tool for success. I believe that with your passion and purpose, you can reach your dreams and change the world. May you keep on harnessing and imparting wisdom as together we build a nation of competent global citizens and future leaders. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Jewel. At this juncture, Novel P. Patigas, with high honors, will deliver her words of gratitude.
The school's division of Escalante, headed by Dr. Renato T. Ballesteros, Census 6 Schools Division Superintendent, Michael L. Acoyo, Census 6 Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Dr. Jewel A. Oliveros, Senior Education Program Specialist, HRD, Dr. Mayjoy M. Tan, School Principal, Open Personnel, PTA and LG officials, Ma'am Shalom Galvarivo, graduation speaker, fellow graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Once in a while, Life allows us moments we wish would never end, and they become treasured memories we will never forget. And today's event is one of those that can last a lifetime. Daring the team, graduate ng K-12, masigasig sa mga pangarap at matatag sa mga pagsubok. This year's annual school year rise emphasizes that despite the risk and uncertainty brought by COVID-19 pandemic, as well as the challenges it has posed to education, Filipino learners remain vigilant in their desire to build a better future after a clear vision. High school is a period for personal growth and exploration, as well as a time for learning. Our experience here at Old Poblacion National High School has left us well equipped to enter the reality, for it has presented us with more than just textbook information, but also valuable character traits. On behalf of the graduates of 2022, I would like to thank everyone who made their journey at this school a thrilling one. To our principals, Dr. Major Yantan, for our unbounded support and concern throughout our stay. To our teachers who give their very best every day for the betterment of all the students, for not giving up on anyone and for always being ready to share your knowledge with everyone. Thank you, ma'ams and sirs. To the staff who work tirelessly catering our needs all the time, and thank you for doing your best. To our parents for their sacrifices, for their support emotionally, morally, spiritually, and most of all, financially. To our classmates and friends for their cheers and encouragement. The last but not the least, the Creator God, who provides food for the body and spirit, the source of all this material blessings, who sustains us with strength and courage to persevere. To him who will keep our good success. Before I end my speech, let me share with all of you a Bible verse taken from Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Thank you and God bless us all.
Thank you, Lubel. And Marby Montialto with high honors will now lead the graduates in the pledge of loyalty. Graduates, please stand.
Graduates, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, solemnly swear that I will faithfully adhere to the ideals and principles of my institution. Wherever I go and whatever I may attain. I further pledge solemnly that I will be efficient so as to improve myself to its fullest, to be able to contribute to the well-being of my country and people. I will be faithful to God, to others, and most especially to myself, because this is the path to this full way of life. So happy life.
To follow is induction of alumni officers. May call in Marby M. Lucero, Master of Education, OP and HS alumni.
All Poblacion National High School Alumni Officers Class of 2022. President, Joel A. Rabaco. Secretary, Ashley Station. Treasurer, Edward M. Auditor, Michelle S. Business Manager, Special Page. CIO, Sergeant Avenue. Board of Directors, Escalade PR, Esther Institute, Melody B. Santos, Ramir R. Kapalitan, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been elected as your position of the All Poblacion National High School Alumni Association Batch 2022, do hereby solemnly pledge allegiance to my alma mater, that I will faithfully perform the duties and responsibilities of my position to the best of my ability, and support all alumni activities and programs that will benefit the Alumni Association and the members in particular. That I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of the Old Poblacion National High School Alumni Association. That I further pledge to exemplify the high ideals of my alma mater, to render positive service to community and nation, and to bring honor and respect to all Poblacion National High School. That finally, I shall impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily and without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Class 2022 graduates, welcome to OPNHS Alumni Association. A round of applause. All your dreams come true if you have the courage to pursue them. This time, graduates, take us away as you render your graduation song entitled Long Live by Taylor Swift. That was fantastic and emotionally uplifting. Thank you, graduates. This time, I give you the ever active and lovely Principal One of Old Commission National High School for her acknowledgement and closing remarks. A big hand to Dr. May Joy Gaston.
Good afternoon to each and everyone. Of course, our most honored guest, thank you so much for being us here this afternoon. To our division representative, Dr. Jewel and the veteran. Good afternoon, Sir Jewel. So, of course, our BTA representatives. Good afternoon here on stage. Thank you so much, the Hanson and Diesel, for coming. And of course, to our most honored Barangay Captain of Barangay Old Poblacion, Honorable Joanna Binana, Kapitan, Mayong Hapon. To all the stakeholders, proud parents of our graduates, to the graduates of school year 2021-2022 of Old Poblacion National High School, where we have also our faculty and staff, Mayong Hapon 79. First and foremost, I would like to extend my congratulatory greetings to our graduates, as well as to their supportive parents, who untiringly
provided their needs, particularly in your studies. Graduates, may the learnings, experiences, and positive values instilled to you by your teachers will be reflected in the way you live. So you will become model of the next batches to come. Now stop dream dreams and aim high so you can look onto the big picture of life. It's time to celebrate for a job well done. Congratulations, dear excellently done. Thank you, parents, for your unconditional love and perseverance to make your sons and daughters attain good education and show to them the essence of education in person's life. My sincere gratitude also to all the parents that you made COVID-19 defeated. It's because you let your sons and daughters continue their education even though that we are amid crisis. So thank you so much, dear parents. Nalipay man ba ang atong parents na naka-face-to-face kita ron? Nalipay naman ba mo ha? Sa likod mo sa pilit? Yes, thank you so much. So today, this is the 29th graduation exercises of all National High School, and this is an historic graduation exercises since this is the first time that we come up with this face-to-face graduation exercises after 2 years. And with that, I would like to say thank you personally to our barangay captain, Honorable Juan Kibatin Ginanaw, for this concurrence. Thank you so much, Ka, for supporting the school in the time that we are seeking approval from the IATF and of course from the region that we can have our limited face-to-face. And of course to our PTAs who are really giving assistance in all the activities and programs of our school. Thank you so much. Please extend my thank you to the rest of the PTA officers. Okay. So our guest speaker, Ma'am Shalom, thank you for inspiring not only the graduates but all of us here this afternoon. And of course, Mr. Jewel, for your wonderful presence. Thank you so much, Mr. Jim. And balik-balik na terms of vocation. Sincerely, I would like to say thank you to our ever-active committees and PWDs of this activity, to the senior high school teachers, of course, our senior high school coordinator, Sir Jimico, and the rest of the senior high school teachers. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you for giving us this very organized kind of graduation exercise. Do you like also the way that you have done with your graduation today? Namiyada naman mo, yes, super organized. So, thank you for a job well done to the faculty and staff of all Poblacion National High School. It's because all of them are working together to make a smooth and very organized kind of activities from recognition down to completion, and we are now about to end our graduation activity. So we will see that this batch is another batch of success, another batch of graduates that will tell good stories of learning experiences under our care here at All Poblacion. Another batch of hope for tomorrow and future nation builders. Dear graduates, hope that you will fail us here as your mentors and educators. Congratulations for a very successful activity and for bringing these graduates aboard to the next phase of their journey in life, which is at college, and some of them will have their own jobs. Above all, we would like to say thank you to our God Almighty for the guidance, protection, and for loving us unconditionally. It's because we are all living, thinking, and we do have a fine good leader this afternoon. As this ceremonies unfold, I would like to remind everyone who are here in this room, particularly the parents, about our upcoming activities of the school. So we will be having an enrichment learning activity beginning on July 24 to August 12. That is a 15-day learning activity for those learners who has the grades of 75 to 79 in all the quarters. So parents, we would like to seek of course, your consent, at the same time, your decision. If you want that your sons or daughters, lower grades, kung may mga naamoy, mga kabataan, na nasa grade 7 or grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, that you would like to undergo enrichment learning activity, kana bang nag-75 na mag-ilan ng grade ato kay talimod o pagpasa sa output, no? Kaya na napasa na malimtan ang gusto sa isang balay, ang uban na wala na, nakita, sa kadaghan ka naman sa ilang obra sa kabataan. So you would like to enrich their competency skills. So if you would like that, nga makatakon sila, duga, you are going to, of course, let their advisors know. Example, akong anak, murag na ito siya ikamay na lang din, murag sa ranking 7, siya kapasa ba sa output ay nakagintay. Yeah, you want them to learn more, so tell their advisors. But of course, if you are quite enough, nga medyo okay naman mo sa akong anak, bisan dili ko na siya mag-enrichment activity, I know nga para nag-isayang skill and competence is only nga nalimutan na upasa, so it is already your decision. So with that, parents, I hope that you will be with us in that journey. Beginning on July 1st week and 2nd week, we will be waiting for your decision, whether for those mga parents lang na may anak ang nag-grade sa kabataan. So we will be waiting for your decision, and of course, that will be by tapping the advisors of your sons and daughters. So kung sa inyong undergoing na sila, it's because we will be seeking consent form from you. Okay? Enrollment for school year 2022-2023 will be in the second week of August. It's because, and Brigada Escuela also, it's because on August 22 will be already the beginning of the school year 2022-2023. Nga wala na muna diri ha, mas malimot ko pa diri magyapon may school nila ang mga graduates natin ha. Okay, I am telling this to your parents kay may naapa sila yung mga kailan ha. Okay, so that is for our announcement. So if there are questions with regard to your diplomas, so just feel free to, of course, come to the office and with other mga relevant documents that will be needed in your college mga documents. Okay? So, I guess that will be all. Thank you for bearing with us this afternoon. God bless everyone. Feel safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc May. May I remind the graduates, please fix the tassel of your cap. Kaya paglagay-lagay ninyo ganina na nakuha siya sa wrong side. You're already graduates. Fix the tassel of your cap. Okay, thank you. So to all the graduates, may you succeed in whatever pursuit you make, and may all your undertakings speak of your integral OP and HS spirit. We, your mentors, wish you well as you venture on your next journey. Congratulations and mabuhay to the class of 2022. Congratulations, also. Now let us all stand as we do the recessional. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Skipper, SPO representative, school principal, LG communication, officers, faculty and staff, parents, academic awardees, and graduates for the session.
I still remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands and clapping hands and wild. We were the kings and the queens, and there I found names. The light exactly knew our lives would never be the same. You had to hit like a hero on a history page. The reason of the decade, but the start of the age.
Our guest speaker today on the line
I still remember the feeling. I passed some pictures around. All years of the step on the sidelines, wishing you right now. We are kings and queens. You trade your baseball hat for a crown. You gave us our trophies, and we held them for our town. Saints without age.
Remember this moment.